and welcome to Study Guide. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the required documents you need to study abroad. Let's get right to it. So the first document you need is your WAEC or NECO result, and you're required to have at least a credit in English language. Now I'll tell you why. All your courses are going to be in English language. And it's not enough to say, oh, I can speak English, I understand English. You have to be able to also write in English. And you need a proof, you need to prove it, you need an evidence to show that you can speak English, you can write in English, and you understand English. So your WAEC or NECO result is that evidence, okay? It's that proof that you can speak, that you understand English, you can speak and also write in English. So you need to have at least credit in English language, okay? And when you have credit in English language, you will not be required to take an English proficiency test like IELTS. No, you won't be required to take those tests. But if you do not have a credit, then you'd have to take an English proficiency test just to prove that you understand English, you speak English, and you also write English. And that's if you're from an English-speaking country. If you aren't from an English-speaking country, you would be required to take an English proficiency test. The next document you need is your degree result. That if you're going for postgraduate studies. If you're going for undergrad studies, you do not need a bachelor's degree because obviously you don't have any. But if you're going for postgraduate studies, you need your bachelor's degree result. And if you did not go to the university, you went to the polytechnic, you need your ND and HND result. That's your national diploma and higher national diploma result. The next document you need is your CV. Your CV contains your work experiences over the years. Now here's something very important you need to note. It's important to have at least one work experience that's related to the course you applied for. That's the course you want to study abroad. It's important to have at least one work experience that's related to the course you want to study abroad. For example, if you want to study business management, you should have a work experience related to business management. Perhaps you've managed a business before, or you've even started your own business. It's part of the work experience. Or you've worked as a sales personnel or a marketer. Any work experience related to business, it gives you more advantage. And it also shows that you have at least you have some certain level of knowledge and a course you want to pursue abroad. Now, the next document you need is your SOP. Now, your SOP is an essay that you write to the school explaining why you've chosen to study the course you've chosen, what inspired you to choose that course, why you chose the country. For example, if you choose to study in the UK, you have to explain why the UK, of all the countries in the world, the US, Canada, Australia, of all those countries, you chose the UK. Why did you choose the UK? One very common reason why people choose the UK is because tuition is quite affordable in the UK, and the cost of living in the UK is quite affordable as well. That's one of the most common reasons why people choose the UK. Also, the UK has great networking opportunities because you have lots of people from different walks of life from different parts of the world in the UK, and also UK universities are consistently ranked top all over the world. Okay, so those are some of the reasons why people choose the UK. Now, you have to explain in your SOP, you have to explain why you chose the university. For example, if you choose Coventry University in the UK, you have to explain why Coventry University, of all the universities in the UK, why this particular university, what's so important, what's so special about the school, what do you find appealing about the school, what makes the school more outstanding to you compared to other universities, because it's believed that you've researched other universities. Of course, while preparing to study abroad, you have to do a whole lot of research lots of universities, and find the one that's most suitable to you, the one that aligns more with your goals, okay? So you have to explain why you chose the university. Is it the lecturers? Is it the programs? Is it the networking opportunities available in the school? Are there opportunities for international students in the school? Is it the workshops in the school? Do they have programs that aligns more with your goals? Do they have a strong alumni? Whatever it is that you find more fascinating about the school compared to other universities that you've researched, that is what you're expected to write. And then you have to explain what you intend to do after school. You also have to include your work experience. Yes, what your work experience, and preferably work experience that's related to the course you want to study. Yes. And then if you won any award in the past, maybe you did something special, maybe one of your greatest achievement, also include it, because it's going to give you an advantage. Okay, so you have to write what you intend to do after pursuing your degree in the university, whether it's your undergrad program or your postgrad program. What do you intend to do? For example, if you're planning to study business management, what do you intend to do? Do you intend to work as a business consultant in a company, or do you intend to start up your own business consulting firm? So just write what you intend to do after getting your degree. Those are the information you need in your SOP. Some universities might require additional information depending on the course you want to study. So always look out for your SOP requirement while researching universities. The next document you need is a recommendation letter. You can get a recommendation letter from your school or from your workplace. So you can have your boss write you a good recommendation letter, or your head of department at your school. Different universities have different recommendation letter templates, so you can send the school's recommendation letter templates to your boss at work or your HOD at school and have them write you a good recommendation letter. The next document you need is your transcript. Your transcript contains your school record, all your classes and grades for each semester, right from your first year at the university up until your last year at the university. So you can get your transcript from your school. I think there are procedures for getting your transcripts. Follow all the procedures and get your transcript. The next document you need is your international passport, and the last one is your visa. Your international passport and your visa are your ticket to your study destination. Studying abroad requires lots of planning and preparation, so it's important that you start planning early. Okay, get your results ready, get your transcripts ready, and get your international passport, all the documents, get them ready, and ensure you do a good job on your SOP so it doesn't get bounced. Yes, your SOP can be bounced if you do not do a great job on your SOP. The school might ask you to rewrite your SOP. Yes, so just try as much as you can to get it in the first attempt. The minimum word count for an SOP is 600 words. 600 words, okay? Take notes of that. So these are the documents that you need to study abroad. Ensure you get all your documents ready and start applying early. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Until next time, I am Kelvin Raphael.